Most zero turns die before they hit 1,000 hours. The engine smokes, the hydros go soft, and the thing gets dragged to the curb with a "free, runs rough" sign on it. But there are 3 machines out there that don't play by those rules. Guys are running them past 5,000 hours. That's like putting 200,000 miles on a truck. And a lot of them are doing it in a backyard, not a commercial fleet. Here's the catch nobody tells you. It's not magic. It's not luck. There are 3 specific machines built to go the distance, and there are about 4 maintenance habits that separate a 20-year mower from a 2-year paperweight. Stick around for number 3 on the maintenance list. That's the one most homeowners never even know exists. So which machines actually earn a spot in the club? Let's count them down, starting at number 3. Number 3, the Toro Z-Master Exmark Lazer Z. Quick fact that surprises people. Toro and Exmark are basically the same family. Toro bought Exmark back in 1997, so the Z-Master and the Lazer Z share most of the same core platform, same kind of frame and drive guts. The big difference is the deck. Toro runs its Turbo Force deck, Exmark its Ultra Cut. The Lazer Z has been the commercial gold standard for over 30 years. Now, straight talk. Exmark officially rates the Lazer Z at 2,000 to 3,000 hours. That's lower than what's coming at number 1. So why is it in a 5,000-hour video? 2 words: parts and fleets. Because every landscaping crew in America runs these, the used market is flooded with them, and parts are everywhere and cheap. Filters, blades, spindles, belts, wheel motors, all off the shelf. A Lazer Z doesn't hit 5,000 hours by never breaking. It hits it because every single thing on it is replaceable, and the parts are sitting on a shelf an hour away. This is why the Z-Master and Lazer Z are the smart play on the used market. The high hour hunt, finding a commercial unit a landscaper traded in at 1,200 hours for $4,000, then running it another 3,000 because you can fix anything that goes wrong. That's the move. The Lazer Z wins on parts and price. But number 2 doesn't win on parts. It wins because you could practically drive it through a wall. Number 2, the Scag Turf Tiger. The Scag Turf Tiger is heavy metal in the most literal sense. The machine you could probably drive through a wall and keep mowing. It rides on a double-tube steel frame, not single-tube like the lighter stuff. Double. That frame is the part that simply does not wear out. And the company knows you care about this. They actually brag that they use metal pulleys, not plastic. Their line is, "Plastic is for toys." But here's the part this channel cares about, and the part you guys bring up constantly. The Turf Tiger uses separate, replaceable hydraulic parts. Dual hydro gear 16cc pumps and Parker wheel motors that bolt to the frame with 4 bolts and 2 hydraulic lines. Now, those wheel motors are a wear part. Run one hard enough and it eventually weakens, but that's exactly the point. When it does, you don't junk a $15,000 machine. You unbolt the bad motor and bolt in a new one. An aftermarket replacement runs about $350. The dealer one's around $750. Either way, that's an afternoon and a few $100 versus a new mower. That is what buy once, cry once actually means. It's not that nothing breaks. It's that when it breaks, you can fix it. The frame stays. You just keep feeding it new wear parts, and it runs basically forever. The Turf Tiger is the heavy metal king, but it still gets to 5,000 hours by replacing parts as they wear. Number 1 is the only machine on this list that gets there on the engine it was born with.
Before we get into that, if you're enjoying this far, please drop a like and hit subscribe for more videos like this one, and it genuinely helps us. Now, moving on. Number 1, the Kubota ZD series. And the number 1 machine on this list? A lot of you have been screaming it at me in the comments for months. The Kubota ZD diesel is the longevity king. And honestly, you're right. Here's why. Almost every mower on the market runs an air-cooled gas engine. The Kubota ZD runs a Kubota-built liquid-cooled diesel. That's the same kind of cooling your truck has. Coolant, a radiator, steady temps even when it's 100 degrees out and you're cutting thick, wet grass. Air-cooled engines start cooking themselves in that heat. The diesel just keeps grinding. The numbers back it up. A typical air-cooled gas mower engine is tired somewhere around 2,000 hours. A Kubota diesel is rated for 4,000 to 5,000. And owners who do the maintenance regularly report pushing toward 10,000. I've seen guys on the tractor forums still running a 2010 ZD 326 with no engine work, just scheduled service. And it's not just the engine. Look at the deck. Most mowers spin their blades off a long rubber belt that stretches, slips, and snaps. The ZD uses a shaft-driven deck, a solid steel drive shaft and a gearbox, like a drive line. No belt to throw, no belt to adjust. One less thing that ever leaves you stranded. Now, the catch. These cost real money, usually 15 to 20 grand new and up. And the bigger diesels, anything over 25 horsepower, are required to run a diesel particulate filter, which adds cost and maintenance. But here's the pro move. Kubota builds the ZD 1211 at 24.8 horsepower on purpose, just under the limit, so it skips the filter entirely. Mechanical injection, no emissions computer, no DPF. That's the one the diehards hunt for. And if you want a machine that hits 5,000 hours on the engine it came with, nothing else on this list touches it. So those are your top 3. But buying the right machine is only half the job. The other half is what we're about to cover, and it's where most people blow it. Every machine we just talked about can also die at 800 hours if you neglect it. So here's exactly what the high hour guys do that everybody else skips. Secret 1. The hydro oil that nobody changes. Your hydraulic system, the pumps and wheel motors that move the machine, runs on oil. And almost nobody changes it. Here's the schedule that matters. A break-in change around 75 hours, and then every 400 to 500 hours after that. That $400 oil change is the difference between a machine that runs 20 years and a $1,500 pump rebuild. Toro even sells a special green-tinted hydro oil. They call it Hyper Oil 500. And the green tint is so the dealer can crack open the system and see you used the right stuff. Skip this one service, and it doesn't matter which hero you bought. Secret 2. The Kawasaki/Kohler rule. When you're buying, especially used, the engine brand is half the battle. The two names the pros trust are Kawasaki and Kohler. A Kawasaki FX or a Kohler Command Pro is built for 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. Cast iron cylinder sleeves, serious cooling, the heavy-duty internals. If you find a commercial zero-turn for a suspiciously good price and it's wearing some no-name budget engine, that's your tell. The deck might be fine, but the engine's going to tap out first. On the used market, Kawasaki or Kohler on the tag is worth paying extra for. And the last secret? It's the one almost every homeowner walks right past. Secret 3. The grease points pros never skip. Grease, specifically the hidden zerk fittings. Every spindle, every caster wheel, the front axle, they've all got little grease fittings called zerks. Pros hit every one of them on a schedule. Homeowners grease the 2 obvious ones and miss the 4 hidden under the deck and behind the casters. Those dry bearings burn out, and suddenly you're replacing spindles that should have lasted the life of the machine. A grease gun is $15. The spindles you save are a couple hundred each. That's the whole game. Hydro oil, the right engine, and grease. Do those 3, and any of these heroes will outlive your interest in mowing. So here's the real question. You're standing in the dealership. A brand new commercial zero turn is 15 grand. Or you could grab a used Z-Master with 1200 hours for 5. For most of us with an acre or 2, you do not need a 5,000 hour machine to mow your yard. But that's not really the point, is it? The point is that a sealed box store unit gives you no second chances. When the hydro goes, it's done, because you literally can't open it. A real high-hour hero gives you a machine you can keep alive.
Forever, for the price of parts. Buy once, cry once. Buy the machine you can fix and feed it hydro oil, a good engine, and grease. And it'll still be cutting when the box store mowers your neighbors bought the same year are long gone. Now, if you're about to go hunt for a used commercial unit, do not buy one until you've watched this next video, because there are 10 things on a used zero turn that'll cost you a fortune if you miss them at the inspection. It's right here. I'll see you in that one.